you can hear you can hear the fighting above you with the clashing of steel. What do you do as the mysterious ladder rope dangles in front of you? So you guys are here on the on the small longboat. So you guys, right where the word characters arrive, that is where you're at.
Floating mysteriously in the water.
You are.
That is the oddest shape of waves I've ever seen. Shen, have you ever seen something like this?
The longboat is swaying from side to side, Markish, as you give me an acrobatics check as you start to sway back and forth and maybe lose your balance. Oh! Markish goes over and he's in armor! Oh, God.
I'm going to try to catch
I am
him.
going to be grabbing for that rope to save my life, apparently.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, and Omi, give me a d20 roll! And if you are 10 or higher, wait for your roll there, Markish. Or don't wait for your roll.
Never mind, sorry.
Okay, so Omi, you are going to be assisting Markish. But Markish's roll anyway was great. So Omi, piss off. We didn't need your roll. And as soon as you go overboard, Markish, you have the dexterity and the will enough to grab the side of the boat and pull yourself back into the boat.
I'm all fucking wet now. This
You are
sucks.
soaked. Absolutely. But at least if you go running through fire, because you can see the plumes of fire, you know, kind of shooting over the deck of the port side of the ship, you're wet. You won't. Maybe that might cause a little bit of resistance. All right.
Well, everyone jump in. Prepare for the fire. Everyone get wet. Let's go.
No. Up the rope. Up the rope.
Up the rope. Oh, yeah.
All right. Who's going first?
Yeah, why not, man? I'll listen to Shen and head up there first.
All right. So you scale up the rope, and Omi is down there pushing you up by the buttocks, I'm sure. Oh,
I'm dripping all over him.
yeah.
And
And
just
he's
as
kind of like-
behind me getting dripped at. He doesn't know if that's piss or not.
And all of a sudden, the slow-mo, we're in slow motion, and Omi just kind of rattles his head back and forth, and you can just see him whisking the water out of his hair as he's like tilting his head back with his mouth open. Never
That
mind.
drop was warm.
All right, we're back in normal mode. So, the first up the ladder is Markish. Markish, you were at the top of the port side of the Audacity. Who's going up next?
I'll lean my hand over the side to help assist anyone coming up after me.
Who else has armor on?
Bet you will. Who's going up? Quickly, the ship is on fire!
God damn it, guys, get up here.
I holler Varus. Up the rope.
Varus.
I was gonna wait until the people with the armor got up.
Or Varus is not going up. Who else is going up?
Omi was behind me. Omi, get up on here.
All of a sudden,
All right.
one of the port side hatches open, and a cannon is sticking out towards the small longboat. Maybe this will get you moving up the goddamn ladder.
I'll go up.
Okay, Omi, you are now up the ladder with the assistance from Markish and Varus rubbing his bald
Kalash,
head
up the ladder.
on your butt as he's pushing you up. Kalash is up. Oi, mate. I'm up, mate. My horrible English
Omi,
accent.
up the ladder.
Omi's already up. You must be talking
Shen's
about
next.
Varus.
Varus. Yeah, well, I said Varus a while ago.
Varus is up the
Varus,
net.
Up the ladder.
All right.
Now, all of a
then I'll
sudden,
go
the
last.
cannon explodes just as you're starting to move up the ladder. Fortunately for you, with your seafaring skills, you miss the explosion, and the longboat below you is just splintered into 1,000 K pieces, which is, what, 1,000,000 pieces? You are also up onto the deck, the upper deck of the Audacity. Now, as all of you top the ladder, you see this ship, the Audacity, is just glowing. And you can see all kinds of bone and intricate carvings. The fog is thick up here. And You see massive amounts of entangled riggings all over the place, and it's actually taking over a large portion of the ship. Both crews of each ship are already in battle. It would be nice if I let you guys see everything, right? All of the crews are in battle with one another. You see kobolds. You see scurvy sea dog sailors. And you also see some undead all battling with one another. Who was friend and who was foe? You not have a fucking clue. Now you can see that there is a group of red-skinned humans dressed up as buccaneers with yellow eyes. Kind of creepy, actually. Wow, this is awesome.
So the
I'm
kobolds
having
are
fun with this.
fighting, and these other guys are fighting.
Yes, kobolds are all fighting one another. You just cannot tell who is friend and who is foe. And they see you climb and scurry up the rope like a bunch of rats that you are. And some of them turn upon you. The big ship that you're on, the Audacity, is missing one of the longboats. Maybe it was the one that just exploded under your feet, Shen. Thank God you're a scurvy sea dog yourself, right? You could have been blasted to smithereens. So everybody, roll initiative. We're gonna fight. And I'm gonna roll
Well
initiative
done, man.
for the
Well
creatures. Thanks, man. There we go. NPCs have rolled. A great feature on the menu button in the combat tracker. And you can get Fantasy Grounds at fantasygrounds.com. Sorry, guys. So some of these pirates that you guys see, these guys are reddish in color, and they have red eyes. Some of these infernal pirates that you see have major distortions and all kinds of different imperfections. One of the flesh of the pirate's arm is blackened, and the rest of his other arm is red, and his face is red and yellow eyes. Seems like maybe he had an exposure to intense cold or maybe even frostbite. Another one of these reddish pirates bears the telltale marks of lightning damage. He is the one closest to you, and he has a very faint smell of shit. One of the pirates, his leg is charred all the way to the bone, and he's actually walking on a skeleton leg. One of the creepiest things you've ever seen. Marcus, you love it. One of the arms of the pirates has been completely melted away, and it's like a sagging piece of flesh about the normal size of an arm. One of the red pirates, his face and arm bear a number of greenish pus pockets that are weeping and dripping onto the deck of the Audacity, ruining the beautifully finished wood. Of course, the ship's on fire, and the captain probably doesn't care about that. So a couple of details about the ship and your surroundings as I kind of tone it down a little bit. The ship is glowing with an unearthly white radiance. So there is bright light all over the place. So you're not going to have to worry about torches or light spells or anything like that, all right? Plus, of course, the two ships are entangled with one another, and there's a big fucking fire going on. Speaking about the fire, you can see that there are red squares that have like an extra M, like almost like two M's without a middle dangling modifier. That's fire. That means it's going to burn you. All right. So you can move through these. It's not like the entire 5-foot square is filled with fire. It's just splotches of fire. But if you do travel through it, which you can, you're going to have to inhale some smoke damage possibly, or maybe you have the inner constitutional fortitude to negate anything like that. I said there is a bunch of fog, and this ship is surrounded with fog, although the light is bright enough. and it's not obscuring any of your view or anything like that. Now the mast. The mast, you can hide behind the mast for 3/4 cover. So these circles on the map, that is the map. That is the mast. The rigging. These things are tangled with one another. You know, the masts are both tangled, all the riggings. You guys can climb these. Of course, you'll have to do some type of athletics check to see if you have the strength to climb these. And the last thing, the deck of the Audacity is tilting a little bit. Because this other ship that just appeared in front of and out of nowhere has now made the Audacity start to lean a little bit. So you're on a tilting deck. And anytime you move, you are going to, especially with the seas and the storm, you're going to have to make an acrobatics check. So there's going to be another variable involved. You may go over, or you may down, or you may just fall prone. But if you're a sailor with the sailor background, which I think Shen is, you won't have to make any. You won't have to make any check at all, because you are used to this type of terrain. All right, so we've rolled initiative, and I'm going to be doing all of you guys. I'm literally going to be doing you guys, and I can't wait to get that. Turn your webcams off, everybody. I'm going to be doing you. Well, I'm going to be doing somebody else. Not you guys, but somebody else that's probably in the channel. I think she may be still here, Miss Scarlet. Anyways.
Don't forget to add your 5 temporary hit points. If I gave them to you.
It's already,
Yeah,
you already added them. There you go. That's the beautiful thing about Fantasy Grounds. They're Shen of the Finn. So all of a sudden, this battle is erupting around you. And Markesh, it is your turn. What do you do?
Yeah, I don't see another option other than running, well, getting forward and engaging the kobolds.
Awesome.
We're the last ones to attack us. So
I'm glad you're running in. So give me an acrobatics check as you're trying to keep your balance on this tilting deck of the port side of the Audacity. All right, you're able to. You may move as I lock the tokens after your move now. So you have a pirate and a kobold in front of you. It seems like they are fighting one another. Who do you want to bash in first?
So to kind of ruin the mood of the setting that you've given to us, sorry about that. Is it a possibility to grapple and shove? Is that a kind of a standard thing?
You can grapple, yes. There is grappling in Dungeons and Dragons. The grappling effects work like, well, the grappling mechanic works like this. You do a strength check. The opposing person that you're trying to grapple, they will do a strength or dex check, whatever is greater for them. If you are successful, which is it is a contest, the higher roll wins, then you will have them grappled, and then you can move them with whatever movement you have left at half movement.
I'm going to actually move diagonal up here, so I'm going to move one more over.
Okay.
And I'm going to be trying to grapple the kobold in front of me and shoving him straight back
into the rudder.
And over the edge.
Into the mechanical rudder. And just he becomes coleslaw coming out of the salad shooter. Okay. I got it. Roll. Are you doing a grapple check?
Yes, that's why do a strength check, right?
Yes, you can. Strength check versus the kobolds. Strength or dex? I'm sure it's probably dex is better. Oh, it is by far. So as you go and you lunge in towards the kobold, you have control of him, and he is grappled.
So I'm going to just push him straight forward to me, but hopefully over the edge.
Give me a strength check. As you start to push him over, he's trying to hold on to you, and in fact he clutches onto your armor, and he says in Draconic, which I think you can understand, or somebody around you, he says, if I go over half-orc, you are coming with me. And he makes a skill check. What happens? Oh, he's fucked. Oh my god! The kobold! He rolled a crit! Oh, unbelievable. The kobold, as you try to push him over, he fights back. He's standing up on top of the edge of the back of the boat, and you have him almost pushed over. And then all of a sudden, somehow this kobold just had an inner strength. He saw the rudder down there. He didn't want to become coleslaw, so he pushes back. But you still have him grappled. You were unsuccessful on throwing him over the back of the boat.
Did I move him at all?
You can move him wherever you want to move him, but he is where he is. But you can move him, yeah. So I see that you moved him to right here. So if we're on the port side of the ship for an inspiration point, Shen of the Fin, what side of the ship are we on now?
Starboard.
You are correct. You may have an inspiration, sir.
Starboard aft, to be exact.
Ooh. So the ass end of the boat is called the aft.
That is correct.
I'm going to write that down on the map so I do not forget it. The aft or ass of the boat. Thank you, seafarer. Next, Markesh! Anything else? Bonus action?
I don't believe, say with the grapple, and I am grappling him, I don't believe I have anything else I can do. I'll pass.
You are... Alright. Let's go with the bandit. One of the bandits fires into one of the kobolds and hits him. Oh, me! It is your turn, sir. As the smoke is all around you, billowing from the flames. You're on the upper deck. You can see that there are some stairs that descend down about 5 to 10 feet. Also, the wheel is unattended. You could probably drive the ship if you wanted to at a later date. The captain's not there. Maybe you can play your spoon. There's a little slot that says, insert spoon here. Just kidding. I'm just being stupid. All right, Emmy, you're up.
That would be perfect.
After last night, this is sort of like a vent for me that I can just kind of get a word in tonight. All right. You're on the aft of the boat, Omi. On the port side aft.
I yell out to Marcus, "Come on, Marcus! I know you can do better than that." As I give him bardic inspiration.
This fucking kobold!
And then that was my bonus action. And then I'm gonna yell out at Bandit number 5 there, left of Marcus, and use vicious mockery. And I'm gonna say, "The last time I saw a face as ugly as yours, I fed it a banana."
Oh God! Huh? What did you say? Oh, where the hell did these guys come from? As the bits of wood are now starting to fall onto the top of the deck of the the aft, the stern aft of the Audacity. I'm trying to get my nautical terminology correct. I'm trying to impress Shen.
So I gave him a couple points of damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Very nice. I like it. I see that you've also added that to him as well. Anything else for you, Omi? Maybe a bonus action? Maybe some movement? I'd love for you to do a dex check on the tilting.
I'll stay right where I am for now.
Son of a bitch. All right, so the kobolds. 2 kobolds are fighting. The infernal bandit with the red skin and the peg leg is fighting in front of you. Several other guards are fighting. You see a robed figure in a purple robe on the other ship. Well, actually, he's on this ship. The DM screwed up. There we go. There is actually a captain standing on the other edge of the boat, and he's saying, "I'm the king of the world!" As he's leaning over the front, pointing for all of the other red-skinned beings to charge the Audacity. And they do. "I am the king of the world," he says. Kelash, you're up. Whoever wants to play Kelash, go for it. "I'm the king of the motherfucking world." That's what he says. You believe that? The audacity. No pun intended. The audacity of that guy. You guys are like, man, I want a refund on this shit.
No, man. We're just all sitting back and enjoying it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Beautiful. So I don't know who wants to play Kel, but I'm assuming he's going to run forward, and I don't really know his. I don't know what
All
he's
of you are playing Kel. What would you like Kel to do? Because I don't think Kel has any spell slots left.
Yeah,
He
I don't
does.
think so either.
He mysteriously has 2 first level spell slots left, so you can use them. He has 2 first, so yeah, you can do it. Go for it. Help yourself. He can do Hex as a bonus action, and he can move that around. He can do Hellish Rebuke. Let's see. He can do Eldritch Blast, which is pretty much his bread and butter. He can do that too.
Yeah, I think
He can
go with
cure
that one.
wounds. He's a Paladin Warlock, of course. He's 2/2 Paladin Warlock at 4th level. Oh my God.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
All right.
On the Kobold.
All right. Put a which kobold do you want Kalash to attack?
The one directly in front of him.
The one here? All right.
Yes.
Kalash, it is his turn. He rears back, sprinkles some fairy dust into the air as he launches his hand forward, and a bolt streaks across the deck over the head of Shenna the Finn, barely missing you, by the way, as the Eldritch Blast goes out into the darkness, the fog, the storm, and just disappears. A couple other bandits and kobolds are fighting with one another. The guards are getting involved. Varys, you're up. Sorry, guys. I hope you guys are not
I take my javelin.
not hating me being corny
Throw that
tonight.
cobalt one.
I like doing this. Need to do it more. I attack Kobold 1. Roger, roger. That's so good. Let's see what you do, Varys, as you're attacking the little pitiless kobold, as his eyes open widely as he sees you attacking him. And you throw your javelin, and it sticks into one of his thighs. And he says, "Quick, Varys, throw me another javelin!" Remember that from...
Nice hit, man.
That was from what? Was that Ace Ventura 2?
Only have one.
Where they're
So
all
you-
stuck in his legs.
Yeah, where he says, quick, Jobu, throw me a spear," and then it lands in his leg. Ah! "Quick, Jobu, throw me another spear," and it lands in his other leg. That was great. So you hit him for 6 piercing damage. Guess what, Varys? That kobold goes down. Kobold 1 is incapacitated, and as you hit him, your spear falls out of his chest as the blood just pushes it out by force, and he goes over the deck, and you can hear him going, "Ah!"
Wilhelm scream.
Splash. And he splashes down into the Moon Sea. Varys, would you like to take any movements, or would you like to take a bonus action?
No, I'll stay here.
Okay. Couple more kobolds are fighting. Bandits are fighting. Metals throwing sparks off of one another. The fire seems to be growing. The caboose is up. Shenna the Finn with your awesome 2 roll.
Yeah, it was sweet. So, I was studying everything.
The caboose is here. You may attack.
So I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the Kobold standing up here on the that Markesh has.
Mark has grappled. Okay, sure. What do you say to your deity to make this sacred flame burst
Show
down
me the
from the
light.
heavens above? All right,
Show me the light.
I love it. Show me the light, bitch, or bastard, whoever my. Don't say that to Mord, and he would strike you down with his hammer.
That's the Tempest. I don't talk a lot of smack to him either.
No. Let's see if the kobold makes his saving throw or not. Anytime you want to do that save and throw, Shen, you feel free to do it.
I thought I did.
Nope. I see you targeted him, but I didn't see a saving throw.
I just drug it on to the guy the same as I've always have.
You have to actually do this. Not the star on the left. The action.
Yeah, drag the dice, cast save DC 13, and drag it on him, and it just says cast Sacred Flame Cobalt 5.
All right, so let's see. I'll drop it on the kobold. Oh my God! It did do that. What in the hell is going on? For the love of all that's sacred, Morden! Why are you tampering with my Fantasy Grounds campaign? He disintegrates! Oh my God! The kobold is dead! Your deity strikes him down from the heavens above.
Excellent.
You're now hugging the air, Markish. As you're starting to grope and grapple yourself now. What's up, General Farmer?
And then I would like to move
Good to see you,
the
man.
top of the stairs on the starboard side.
No check involved because you're a scurvy sea dog. All right, to the top of the order. I'm going to throw down some more fire. The ship's fire is starting to spread. I'm going to put down a fire icon I have. Oh, the fire's spreading. You can feel the heat coming from the fire as it enlarges. Marcus, you're up. Round 2. As a sudden burst of flame just hits you in the face, giving you a warm sensation. Now, if I would have said that last night, those guys would have just been going crazy on that person.
That's great.
If you catch my drift.
I do.
With the warm sensation keyword.
Well, I'm not really sure if the gentleman next to me is hostile or not. So
he's attacking you. Oh, yeah,
he is? Okay.
he is. Absolutely. He's got a weapon in his hand.
He's a bit distracted by what I said, though.
Yeah, he's one of the pirates that has the red skin and the yellow eyes, and he has a very beautiful scimitar in his hand. Your magic item radar is not going off, by the way.
Certainly, then attacking him. It's my battle axe.
Okay.
This is what I'll be using.
As you attack him, and if you hit him, do your damage, because we're going to take a quick break so the Dungeon Master can relieve his bladder. See you in a couple. Oh,
Jesus.
Nice fumble. You fall off the back of the ship as I take my headset off. So, your attack roll was a 1.
My battle axe, as I swing it, just goes end over end right past him, out of my hands, and into the
drink.
The drink, but into that. I don't know what that black piece over there. 15 feet in front.
What do you mean? To your left? Or
Sticks into the wood.
Where the wheel is?
Right.
At the end of this point, this wall here? That?
Right.
Okay.
How close did that come to Shen?
It's 5 feet from him.
Yeah, it's 5 feet, yeah. I would say an attack roll would be sufficient for that, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Let's do an attack roll on Shen. Let's see if you hit Shen.
If I hit Shen?
As you slip and fall prone. This is all going on at the same time. Remember, it's a tilting ship.
Alright. You want me to just roll my battle axe again?
Oh, yep. Attack Shen of the Fin, please. Sorry, Shen. But it makes for a little bit of drama. Wow, as you attack someone with a 17 AC and misses.
Little off the top.
How much AC do you have, Shen, as a monk? 300?
I'm not a monk.
18 as a cleric.
I'm a monk.
And yeah, I know. In full plate mail at level 2. That's why we need to go to Savage Worlds, guys. Nobody can hide behind a hide.